Kat.
That shit.
What's up, JK fam? It's your girl Kat.
It's your girl Jazz.
And we're back at it again with another video. Today, you guys, thank you guys for watching us. If you're back, welcome back. If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to share, like, and comment. And follow us on all our social media. So let's get into it. Today, you guys, we're going to be having Little Caesars. We have the deep dish pizza.
Guys, see, let me show you. Show them, see? Voila. That was good, though. Then we have marinara.
We have ranch and garlic butter. So today, by the title of this video, you guys will know that this is the part 2 of the day that we got edibles.
Yeah, part 2.
So I'm opening up.
Let's do our thumbnail.
Opening up my sauces. We are starving, you guys.
Dang, she got skeeted on.
Think I got a napkin.
She got skeeted on.
Oh my god, that sucks. Is it everywhere?
Oh, skeet.
It's all over my face.
God, what you did for the video?
Don't know.
During the video. Oh, you got skeeted on.
Alright. Let's try this breadsticks. Mmm. You don't like me touching it?
Nah, man, your leg just kicked me.
Mmm.
It's choking. So, the last video, you know, we left off that I lost my car.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But before I lost the car, she tried to jump out of the car. You know, I honestly don't know about the sparkling water here. I never had this kind before.
That seemed like a nasty kind.
Right? That's not nothing. But anyway, where was I?
You lost your car? No.
She tried to jump out of the car. She tried to jump out of the car.
And I tried to pull over.
And I tried to hold on to her so she wouldn't get out. But she already had opened the door while I was moving the vehicle. So I just ended up pulling over anyway. And then she got out, started walking. And then she called, who did you call? You called the lady. Yeah, this girl called 911.
They never showed up.
Yeah. Oh, them bitches. They never showed up.
911 never showed up, y'all. I just remember that.
We was on Davis Road.
Oh, yeah, so.
Maybe they did. No, they didn't show up.
So.
My jaws be hurting, bro.
We had to stop. I had told her to just pull over because I needed to get out the car. And we were in front. It was Davis and 11th Street. Now remember that. I remember that because I was telling the lady, the police officer on the phone, where we was at.
Dispatch.
The dispatch lady. Then I just started walking and walking. There was like a little church. Remember the little church?
No, I don't. What little church?
It was some little church. and you stood in the way of the gate and said, "You ain't going into no church."
Really?
So then I had seen this little white little house thing. I don't know what it was, but there was people in it and it was white, and I thought I was supposed to walk into the light.
It was a white girl, a white lady, and a black lady. She was screaming at the people.
And y'all, I started knocking.
She started banging on the door.
Knocking, and saying, "Linda, you need to be saved."
Yeah, she thought she was Jesus that night. Them people was like, "You gotta go." They said you gotta go next door to the hospital. You gotta go next door to the hospital. When I'm trying to grab, I couldn't grab her. As little as she is, I could not grab. She was super strong that night. Like I could not grab her. And then this other guy, she banged on the door for like, I said a good about 5 minutes. And them people was just like, "You gotta go next door." They want to open the door for your crazy ass.
I kept saying, "Linda, you need to be saved."
She kept saying.
I remember what I was saying. And I thought I needed to walk into the light or something.
Them people was like, I couldn't stop. And then this white guy came up. He was like, "If you don't stop, we're going to call the cops. And they're not going to be too nice for her." So I was saying, "Yo, we need to leave. You're supposed to go next door." She would not leave Linda alone. And the lady name wasn't even Linda. I don't know where the hell you get that from. Her name was not Linda. So, cops came. And I'm talking to the cops. Fucked up. Talk to them. Yeah, we had some bad stuff. We had some bad stuff, and she's not usually like this. Cop looking at me like I'm fucking retarded. So they grab you away from the door. I try to get forceful with you, but nothing will work. So they took her away from the door, and then they was telling me they was gonna take you next to her, go over there, and you meet us over there. So I walked off, but something told me to walk back. Then when I walked back towards her, they slammed her ass on the ground.
So when they slammed me into the ground, y'all, they put handcuffs on me. That handcuff was real tight. And then they threw me inside the cop car.
They threw her ass in there.
And I was like this. And I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was literally like, I thought my time was expiring. Like, all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. For some reason, I kept looking into the light like I was gonna go be with Jesus or something.
Retarded. It was retarded. Very retarded.
And then my mouth was so dry. Like, you guys don't even understand.
Razor blades. Then I went over to the hospital. I'm asking for her. That was like, give about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm sitting in the waiting room. And I'm thinking like, I'm getting paranoid now. So I'm sitting in the waiting room. I'm like, this, I feel like I'm waiting in line to like go to heaven or something. So I left. Man, I was gone for like 4 hours. I was walking on the highway. I don't know how I ended up walking around in circles. And then I ended up, calling a Lyft driver. Because I'm like, what the hell going on? No, I didn't call a Lyft driver. I found a Lyft driver on foot. So I was like, you guys know how to get to such and such? Nigga, he was like, girl, you like 25 minutes away from him. I was like, really? So I went. So the lady finally told me, I'm a Lyft driver. I can take you to where you need to be. And I was like, oh, awesome, great. So she took me all the way here.
So back to the house.
The whole time I was walking, I'm like, looking at myself, this ain't real. Like, I need to wake up. Telling myself, I need to wake up. Like, we're going to be in bed together. So, meanwhile, steady walking and trying to make myself fall asleep at the same time. Because I thought it was a dream. Excuse me. And then as I, fast forward to meeting the Lyft driver, I came all the way home and I walked upstairs and I went to the room. I'm like, wow, this shit is not fake. This shit is real. So I called up another Lyft driver. This time I called him. Well, I did the online thing. And then I said, take me back to such and such, the hospital. Got to the hospital, asked for her.
Oh, wait. Before you even go into that, so the whole time.
Oh, my bad.
She came to the house and she did all that. I was in the hospital getting strapped down. Strapped down. Okay? And I remember telling this guy, you know who Nick is? You know who Nick is.
What?
I don't even know who Nick is. But
oh, you went crazy.
I went crazy. I was hallucinating. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So, for some reason, they kept looking in my bag. I guess I was trying to find my ID or to put a label. So, it was like a movie thing because I felt like, you ever seen those movies where they can't identify you? So, they put you as something else? Like, I thought really I was in the gates of heaven and I was not going to make it to heaven. I felt like I was in the waiting room to go to hell. Okay? So I was sitting here basically telling them no. And then I thought that the guys were bad guys. And I thought that the women were like gonna angels to help me. Whatever. So I had the women like searching my bag. I was like, no, don't let him search my bag. You search my bag.
Oh, you went real crazy.
The lady kept going through my stuff and she was like, there's no ID here, ma'am. There's no ID. I was like, I swear it's in there. You just gotta keep looking.
No little ass purse.
You just gotta keep looking. And then the lady's like, wow. I'm sorry, we cannot identify you. There's no ID. Sorry.
I had your ID.
And yeah, she had my ID, but in the moment it felt like, oh shit, like they can't recognize me because they're about to throw me in hell. That's what it really was in my head. So then I took my purse. I was like, no. They kept trying to put a shot on me. Like, shoot a shot on me. And I thought that the shot was going to, like, put me back in hell or some shit. Like, I went really nuts, y'all.
You went nuts.
And then they started strapping me down. They put me finally in a bed, which, like, them... put like they attach you to the bed or whatever.
Oh, you got strapped down.
I got strapped down. And when I'm strapped down, they still trying to poke me with these needles and I keep fighting the needles because I don't want to be shot because I thought that's when my time would expire. So then when I was sitting there I kept saying to myself, I gotta get out of here. And I kept saying to them, I need to be saved. God save me. God save me.
And then this bitch had me thinking I was dead. I'm in the hospital. That's why I left her at the hospital on foot because I thought I was waiting to get in heaven. I'm like, hell no, nigga, I ain't sitting here. I was like, I am not sitting here. But this dude, the dude I had to talk to get to the back, he had this nice ass red suit. And everybody said when you go like to heaven, like you got these nice clothes. Man, that motherfucker looked sharp. That nigga had on this nice suit, big nigga too. How may I help you? But yeah, I was like, he knew I was fucked up. He was like, this bitch crazy. He's like, you gonna have to have a seat over here until they get her ready. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm sitting there and just thinking, like, this can't be real. Like, so I was just like, I gotta get up. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I asked the lift. I said, where did you pick me up at? She said, I picked you up across the hospital. I said, across the street? She was like, yeah. I was like, how the fuck I got over there? I was fucked up.
So then she called another Lyft driver and now she back
at the hospital. I'm like, damn, that shit look familiar. Just messed up, y'all. Like, I would never.
Okay, so then she showed up at the hospital. When she showed up at the hospital, you know how things play in your head and you think about like all the shit that you done wrong? I started thinking to myself like, damn, it's because I'm a lesbian that I'm going to hell, right? So I started saying, I don't want to be a lesbian. I'm not married. No, Jasmine Brown is not my wife. Like, I kept saying that.
Oh, yeah, you told the cops that shit.
I told the cops that or whatever. And I really thought that was...
name.
Yeah, Jasmine Brown, something like that. It's not my wife. And I kept saying that because I thought that, you know, that wouldn't get me into heaven. So anyway, so the whole time...
Nigga like that.
Yeah, I disowned her like a bitch that night.
Jasmine, you will not control my life anymore. You will not be a part of my life. I'm like, this. I told her, I said, she's nuts. Okay, I don't believe her. I'm going to get a restraining order against you. She was nuts.
And then finally, when I came all the way down, y'all, after I got all them shots in me, because they shot about 2 in my arm and 1 in my leg. Finally came down, and the lady said, the nurse, there was 2 nurses. One first came in before she came. And she told me, ma'am, first she asked me, how are you doing? I'm like, honestly, I'm fine now, but I wasn't. She's like, I can tell. And I was like, she asked me a bunch of questions, and then she asked me, what did you have? I said, edible. But to be honest with you, I don't know what was in it. She was like, all right, there was a cop right there. And then basically she was asking me if I knew what was in the brownies. I said, no, I didn't know. I really don't know. She's like, okay, because this is not just weed. Okay? So we don't know to this day what was in the brownies.
We don't know what was in the brownies, but it's a mystery. But you know, when things happen, when stuff happened in the dark, it comes to the light. So I ain't tripping.
So then afterwards, after she left and the cop left, it must have been like 5 or 10 minutes. Then I seen Jazz. All of a sudden, my eyes lit up. I'm like, thank God. Like,
I actually needed a nigga.
Yeah, now I needed her.
Thank you.
And then.
Thank you.
And then I was like, oh my God, thank God. Like, I was like, she was like, are you okay? She kissed me on my forehead.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Girl, I was still fucked up. We was just fucked up.
And she was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh man. And then this is when the other nurse, I guess, a little bit after came and then basically was talking to us. She was like, yeah, she was saying she was Jesus. And she was saying,
yeah, she said you was off the chain.
I was
that
off.
lady said she was off the chain. And guess what time we got home? That Saturday we was supposed to stay home and shoot fucking videos, and we came home at 3 o'clock in the morning. So out of all the weed I had, this one just made me just start walking like a motherfucker. Out of all the weed I ever had in my whole entire life,
that was weird.
This one just so happened to be, you know,
the one,
right? Yeah. So that's how I know it wasn't just weed. And I'm gonna say it again, it wasn't just weed in the brownie or in the cake, whatever. I don't give a damn how much I have, because I done got high to a point where I've never done no shit like that before.
But the moral of the story is, y'all, that was our experience. We went nuts. We even, thank God we didn't get arrested that night. I mean, they knew that
thank God we snapped out of it, because that could have like ruined our lives.
Right. Honestly, I feared for my life. I really did. I thought that I wasn't gonna snap out of it, or I was gonna die. Some people
don't snap out of that shit.
Yeah. And then I can tell now, you know, from that experience, this is how people really go nuts. Like, some people really don't snap out.
Don't snap out of that stuff. Like, you just. That's why it's best to don't do drugs. That shit is not cool.
Nope, it's not cool. And you don't need it. We happy people anyway in general.
I don't really need it. I don't need that shit.
So, yeah, moral of the story is, y'all, we had a terrible trip. Alright, okay.
That was horrible.
See you guys next time.